my children in school. No time, no time, no time. So these all contribute, these are all the cumulative things which contribute to obesity and further diseases which I just explained. So take each and every opportunity to walk, even few steps. 5 steps now, after 15 minutes, get an opportunity, you take 10 steps. So about 10,000 steps are supposed, per day, are supposed to keep you very, very healthy. You need not do all 10,000 steps at a time. You do installments whenever possible. Take each and every opportunity. Otherwise, the regular exercise are, all of you know, walking, because I see many of you do regular walking. Walking, jogging, swimming, bicycling. Normal walk, walking at a normal speed. Brisk walking is very good, but normal walk, that is walking at a level which is comfortable for you, about 40 to 45 minutes per day for 5 days a week is supposed to be beneficial to all of you.
From here, we have to actually jog to reach PK. We can't walk.
Yeah, that we have to take a different issue with the civic authorities, because the first question you asked was, you asked whether I'm going to speak on life and death, because go to PK stores crossing this road.
60 plus, not 70 plus. 60 plus.
But anyway, if you are able to jog, that shows your fitness. Feel happy.
No, here actually I am jogging actually.
Then I appreciate your fitness. So 40 minutes.
Good lifestyle.
So good lifestyle. 40 minutes or 45 minutes walk per day for about 5 days. That is supposed to be healthy for us. Aggressive and irregular exercise absolutely of no benefit. Don't think, oh, one day I did 1 hour in the treadmill. Finished. Or 1 or 2 days. This is sufficient for me for the whole week. No way, you're not going to get any benefit even for that 1 hour of walking on the treadmill or running on the treadmill. Even 30 to 40 minutes of walking at your normal speed, regularity is more important than the aggressiveness of your exercise. Okay, so that is very important. Regular, even slow movements and exercise are beneficial in preventing heart attacks, strokes, and I repeat, cancer. Please remember, physical activity is as important to women as for men. I repeat it again, because all of us think, oh, we are slogging in the house from early morning till night, we are doing all the work, this. Of course, definitely you are slogging, your muscles will be aching, your joints will be aching and all those things. So, to relax the muscles, to improve the flexibility and all, you need a regular form of exercise. So you should allot some time for yourself to do whatever exercise you enjoy. It can be walking, it can be swimming, it can be even dancing if you know. Anything, any physical activity. Huh?
Talking.
Talking I'll come later. But by talking also, some calories are spent.
Yeah.
But that is not considered into this exercise part. So, the bottom line is, those who exercised are 40% less likely to develop a heart attack than a sedentary person. So now you will know the value better. Okay. The third point in the program is stress management. I think by listening to this lecture or whatever it is, by assembling here, by coming and eating, having the fellowship and enjoying your jokes, commenting on each other and all those things, this is definitely one scientific way of stress bursting. This is required for stress management. The fellowship particularly is required. What do you do in the fellowship? You come and you meet like Mr. Rao or somebody else, we crack jokes at each other and we literally laugh out like children. That is required. Under stress management, now, meditation, pranayama and yoga help to improve your health. About yoga, meditation, concentration and all, I think Dr. Natarajan spoke a few words as thought for the day today. So what is the great importance in this yoga and all those things? I don't think yoga is important. It's all for yogis and sannyasis. That's what we were thinking, no? No, now every street there is a yoga school. Every street there is a meditation. Every street there is a ayur, this thing, that thing and all for relaxation and stress bursting. All these things, yoga lowers the levels of stress hormone that is called cortisol. What does cortisol do? When cortisol raises in your body, what happens? Your blood pressure rises. Your blood sugar level rises. So, yoga lowers the levels of stress hormones and increase the insulin sensitivity of your body. So, it keeps your blood pressure under control. It keeps your blood sugar under control. And number 2 under stress management is group activities. That's what I said. Group activities like this forum or whatever forum you form and enjoy. Mr. Krishna Prasad, you are this thing also. Group activities, the talking, chatting comes. You form your group, you chat, talk, do whatever you want. This, yeah, laughter club, laugh. Talk, whether it makes sense or not in your own group, you can talk anything. This is called group activities. So, have a forum like this. Then read books. It can be anything of your interest. Reading, spend some time in reading. And I think the habit of reading is slowly vanishing even among children. I think all of us as children would have read much more than the present day children. They may be also reading. Now every transaction is done on e-basis, e-banking, e-reading. So it will be e-talking, it will be e-chatting, and it may be e-eating also sometime later. Because this is a transaction. You are seeing all the children playing games with the computer, everything on e. There is no human interaction. More than the human interaction, it is a mechanical interaction. The habit is dying. The newspapers are not read by many people. Don't think just because we are all reading newspaper something little bit every day in the morning, don't think people are all really literally reading like newspapers. Do you remember how our parents and grandparents, I at least remember, you would have also seen how your father used to, early morning how they used to sit and they will allot, first and foremost, one thing they used to wake up very early. Newspapers were also coming very early to the house. They will spend at least 45 minutes to 1 hour reading newspaper. If they cannot do it in the morning, they will allot after food, they will spend 1 or 2 hours. They won't go to sleep immediately after food. They will sit, relax from first page, from first letter till the last letter. They enjoyed. That is what counts. Not the news or whatever it is. They enjoyed reading. They really enjoyed. Shared everything with others, what they read. And if the ladies were busy at home, they used to tell the news to the ladies. They used to tell interesting things to the kids. That is how we were all brought up.
When there is power cut, how can we read, doctor?
When the power comes back, we can.
UPS. You have got a UPS.
No, when the power cut is there, reserve some activities, or you can relax or take rest during that time. And resume your activities when the power
But
is.
doctor, you have missed one point. You have not said that early morning when you go after you complete, you have to have your daily exercise first, then start walking and other things.
Yeah. So, reading, music, you can listen to music, or if you can sing yourself. Music need not be classical or very, very traditional music. It can be reciting slogans, it can be reciting your prayers, that is also music. Going for picnic, visiting temples and places, then socializing and chatting with friends like our friends do in the Cold Spa every day. They can miss anything else on earth but not the meeting in Cold Spa and the chat, because they go back rejuvenated. It's a rejuvenation for them. You can ask, there are proofs in the very same meeting.
But when I go to Coast Park, there is nobody.
You should join. You ask Mr. Balakrishnan, you should join some group.
I meet H.P. Prabhu and I see Krishna Prakash and his wife talking from this end to that.
That is my exercise. That is my exercise.
That's good. See, no.
Wonderful, shouting. Talking is telling exercise.
Shouting.
shouting. Yes, he's always shouting.
That's good. But anyway, what you enjoy is, you enjoy others walking, talking, shouting. See, if you enjoy the scenario every morning, you get refreshed. The point which I wanted to say is, all these activities, relaxation group activities, they release what are called endorphins. What are endorphins? They are the happy hormones. They boost your spirit. That's why it can be shouting, it can be talking, as long it's not a nuisance to the public. Okay, I think I'm coming to the end. And before just concluding, I thought, so many ladies are here, I'll just give some health tips. Many of you would be aware of it also, and it's not only for ladies, it's for all of you can remember. There is a medical background behind our spices and seasoning of food. Only in India and China, we are in the habit of adding spices and herbs to food as seasoning. The rest of the world, they don't use. They just cook the food full or half cook. They don't add any spice to the food when they cook. They just keep it on the table. It is for you to add whatever salt or sauce or whatever dressing you want to add in. It's only the Indians and Chinese, the ancient habit is adding the spices. Out of the spices we use, please remember the following 5-6 things I'm going to tell. Pepper. Why pepper? Mensu. It's a toxin remover. It's a very great immune modulator. It builds up immunity in your body. Pepper. Garlic is heart friendly and heart saver. Then onion, especially the small, both varieties are good. Small is comparatively better. It's a cholesterol reducer. I think all of you will be aware of all these things. Then ginger and dried ginger. It reduces BP. It reduces cholesterol. It's a cure for migraine. In the Western world, piece of ginger is given as a medicine for migraine at the start of the attack. Just like we pop up a tablet, they say, cut a piece of ginger and just put at the initiation start of the migraine attack. It's a cure for migraine. Regular intake will definitely cure. The next is jeera. That is also good to reduce hypertension, and it helps in healing peptic ulcer. The latest theory about peptic ulcer is it is caused by a bacteria. I don't know how many of you are aware of it. Previously we were thinking acidic food, chili, mirchi, this, pickles, all sorts of things and all. No, all those theories have vanished. The latest theory is peptic ulcer is caused by Helicobacter pylori. This is a bacteria, and this jeera helps in preventing the growth of this bacteria if you consume on a regular basis, small quantities. It also helps to improve your digestion. The next is methi. You know what is methi now? Menthya. Vendayam. So it's a good source of soluble and insoluble fibers. So they have their own beneficial effects. In a nutshell, it helps in preventing fat deposition on the blood vessel, especially the wall of the heart. So it keeps blood sugar under control, it relieves constipation, it's very good for heart problems and diabetes. Then turmeric, actually. Turmeric is a natural antibiotic, antiseptic and cancer preventive. It is anti-cancerous, turmeric. Now you can understand how our great grandparents, they never went to a doctor, they never underwent an angiogram, they never underwent a bypass surgery. That's what I think. Then other one is a hing, which normally use. It's a carbonated and also a cholesterol and blood pressure reducer. So to maintain the fragrance of health at home, we should have the fragrance